B-boy. From the old to the new, still a B-boy. Too bold for the school, still a B-boy. East Coast to the West, B-boys worldwide. We supposed to be blessed, still a B-boy.
What's up, B-boys and B-girls? We are taking a step away from the round table this week and doing an interview. Now, you know, it's been well documented, my love for Omaha music scene, not just hip hop scene, but Omaha's been good to me. I've been performing there, 25 years at least. So I got someone from that area, Mike Fantastik. You heard him on Brainerd's Rap on Mars and B-Boy EP. What's up, man? How you doing?
How you doing, Chris? It's good seeing you, man. Good talking to you.
No doubt. So I start every single interview the same. What are your first memories of hearing hip hop?
Actually, the very first, I was thinking about this earlier today. At the bus stop. But back in the day, we would walk down to the end of the street, and all the kids from the neighborhood would be, we wait for the bus in the morning or whatever. And my boy, John Sands, the Sands boys lived down at the end of the street. So we like huddled around their garage and stuff while we waited for the bus and whatnot. And his older brother, Joe, had Run DMC and then the Beastie Boys, the Life of the Ill record. And then the one that really got me was Sir Mix-a-Lot, Swats, like buttermilk biscuits and stuff like that. Like, I just thought that was so rad. And that and LL Cool J. I thought LL Cool J was just the coolest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah, still is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, buttermilk biscuits. We used to jam out to that shit with the pitch shifter or whatever voice changing he was using.
Yeah.
Looking back now, it's such a goofy song.
It really is.
Compared to the rest of the record.
Yeah, it doesn't hold up compared, but like that was definitely the initial thing. I was like, this is fucking this is what I want to hear. And it was such a difference from like Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue. And, you know, it was peak 80s hair stuff. And, you know, that's what my mom listened to. And, you know, I was definitely into that. So it was so different. And like, I didn't realize music could be funny. You know, I'm 10 years old or whatever.
Right.
And it's so just, what the fuck is this guy talking about buttermilk biscuits about? Like, this is, I love this. And then, I mean, that led to so much. Like a whole lifetime of.
That goes right into my next question. Who were some of your first favorite MCs?
Well, definitely Mix-a-Lot. I was big into Mix-a-Lot. LL Cool J, like I mentioned. As I got older, I was really into Cypress Hill and Ice Cube. A lot of Ice Cube. A lot Redman, EPMD. I loved the Ghetto Boys. Were probably my second love after Mix-a-Lot, where I was just into the Ghetto Boys pretty hard. That Death Do Us Part record is still one of my favorites to this day. I love Doggy Style. Snoop Dogg Doggy Style was great. You know, Ice Cube, The Predator was one that really sticks with me from my teenage years. Onyx, Back the Fuck Up, House of Pain, of course. The Fine Malt Lyrics record, and then the second one, third one they put out. DJ Quick, like I fuck with DJ Quick from Jump, and Bone Thugs. I remember when Bone Thugs came out, it was just like life changing. That when you see that video, that first Bone video with Easy in it, and I think I don't know if it was Crossroads. I think it was before Crossroads.
Yeah, it would have been like Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
Yeah, Thuggish Ruggish Bone, dude. Yeah. That was like, I remember going outside, like, have you guys seen this fucking video? Yeah. So like, it's just, I mean, and it just never fails. Hip hop just in general never fails to.
Right. It's an endless list.
Yeah, just impress me. Yeah.
Well, when did you start thinking maybe I can do this? If you started rhyming or writing first?
Oh, dude, you know, I fucked around with it in high school a little bit, but I was 30. I was 30 years old. We were my ex-wife, Letitia Gore. You know her.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yes.
Small world. She did a couple songs with us.
Yes. Tara is my ex-wife.
Oh.
And we were just chilling one day, and I was like, I think we should do this. We should definitely do this. Was we had a friend, Raymond, and Steph. He went by Intelligent. I think I don't know if he's still making music or what, but he's a super talented musician. And we just started fucking around doing that. We made a Christmas song. It was just fun at the time. But yeah, I was like 30.
Mm.
Also, shout out our daughter graduated high school today.
Oh,
So
congratulations.
Jeremiah's is a big day today over in our little world.
They grow
Uh,
up so fast.
yeah, but I was like
Mm.
30, dog,
Hey,
when I started doing it. Like for real, for real.
right, right. Not just messing around. Do you have any crazy show memories, something bananas that happened at a show?
Oh, dude, there's been we came up in the Hideout. The Hideout is was like a dive bar. It turned into the Lookout, and now it doesn't exist anymore. Before that, it was a place called Shea Riley's. It was like the Ranch Bowl was the big venue, and then
Yep.
so it was like the spiritual. It's not the predecessor. What came after that? So there, I mean, there was always fights and fucking fun and drugs and just whatever else that happened. But I think the one of the funner shows was actually Strictly for the Wicked 2. It was Serial Killing Records. They were kind of a big thing, and my buddy Sam Comatose
Okay,
was
yeah. I've heard of him.
was with them. So I went with him to the second Strictly for the Wicked festivals in Detroit, and it was actually the same day as Eminem and Jay-Z did that like a show in the park. So there was no one there.
Yeah.
And me and Letitia went up and we did our set, and it was silence, absolute silence. Like they were just weren't in our friends. We had Dark Half, Garrett, and they yelled for us a little bit, and that went okay. But then by the end of the night, I hyped Sam. It went really, really well, and the crowd just went fucking batshit. And the comparison from earlier in the day when we did our, unknown whatever set, no, the whole horrorcore community was just like, what is this? And then compared to, we were either the co-main event with Sam or whatever, and hyping Sam, and it just went really well. We had a great night.
I'm glad you brought up the Ranch Bowl. We used to play there all the time back in the day. I loved that venue.
Yeah. So
Um,
cool.
Such a great venue, and the crowds, like we would open for Noise Wave, and they
Mhm.
were bringing in, I mean, they were packing that place, and there's such an electric crowd. We always loved doing Omaha.
Yeah.
Ranch
And
Bowl
Noise
was
Wave
fun.
is so dope. They're so dope, dude.
Yeah,
Being in a group with Zach is one of the coolest things that I've ever got to do. He is such an interesting character just in general. And then like his process is so fascinating to me because like with Surreal, he does the hook on the theme of your podcast, right? So
Mhm.
like
Yeah, he's the voice. Yeah.
like
Mhm.
he's a super dope MC, and he just always fucking freestyles. Always,
Amazing.
dog. He'll just like we'll just be sitting and he'll come up out he'll like appear out of nowhere and just
Freestyle.
like bust Mike Fantastic, getting drastic, blah blah blah. Just go on and on and on. You just automatically hype him. But yeah, dude, it's just so cool to be there in that process with this guy who was, he's a little bit older than me, but Noise Wave is such a big deal to me. Like being from Omaha, and it's like the biggest hip hop group ever out of Omaha, I think. And
Right.
Luke, like they're just such great guys, and I'm so glad that they're my friends. It's it's a wild ride, and they were definitely like Ranch Bowl OGs. So
Right.
that's cool that they brought you up.
Yeah, so I was going to talk about Surreal. We'll just go right into that.
Yeah.
So in 1999, my group Rearranged and I were putting together a compilation. It's called Together Like Voltron, and I wanted to get underground groups from all around and do a compilation. And I found Noise Wave and got at Surreal. Yeah, it was 99, and they did two songs for that compilation. And then in 2000, they came to Milwaukee, did some songs with us for an album. And ever since then, I think Surreal's been on every Hunter First release since 1999. I mean, I count him as a close personal friend to this day. We always had an open invitation to play Omaha anytime we wanted. They always had open invitation. They came to Milwaukee a lot, and whether it was studio sessions or live shows. But I've worked with so many, and I'm not just saying this. I've worked with so many rappers, MCs, musicians, and Surreal is one of the most talented MCs I've ever met, period.
Yeah, dude.
Like you said, it's free. He'll just sit there and freestyle.
Like his
Yeah,
brain is always going.
always going, right?
It's so fascinating to me because, like, I thought I had the tism when it came to that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we'll be sitting across the bar and like a song will come on and we were at Reverb or something recently and a song came on and he just goes through the history of the song. Like he's like Easy recorded in 1997, like just the whole thing. And I'm like, yep, that's right. Crazy, just the vast knowledge he has in his brain, and just, it's a. I'm glad he's my friend too. Like
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Long time friend. And I also wanted to say, he's so important to the Omaha music scene in general because now
yeah.
you have younger people coming up who even he's mentoring. I was at a Whitney Payton show not that long ago, and after Otis Julius
Mhm.
was performing. So I'm talking to him.
Shout out to Otis.
Yeah. Oh, I was texting Surreal, and
Mhm.
he was like, "Who's all there?" And so I listed it. He goes, "Oh, I know him. I used to DJ for him." So I went up there and dropped Surreal's name, and he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, he's giving me great advice, blah blah
Yeah.
blah." And then like 2 weeks later, I'm at a Tech Nine show, and after King ISO opened, and after King ISO and X Rated were hanging around, so I went up to. I knew that Zach had worked with King ISO, so I
Mhm.
dropped Surreal's name again. I say to my friend, I go, everyone knows Surreal.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, everyone knows him. And this is Milwaukee. I mean, Omaha, it's a whole nother level. But how important is he to the Omaha music scene?
Oh, he's if there's a lifetime achievement award, Hall of Fame, whatever, like he should be the name on the building. Like he's still so active. Like it never stops. He's always DJing. Like he works with my good friend Justin Strawstone. He runs Nice Enough Entertainment, and Zach DJs the vast majority of the Nice Enough Entertainment shows. Plus, whatever, like it's so cool because he has so many different gigs. You know what I mean? He works in a restaurant one day, then one day he's driving something, then the next day he's DJing a wedding, then he's got 3 DJ shows over the weekend, then he's recording and he works with everyone. Like you said, everyone knows him.
Mhm.
I've never seen him be unkind in public. He is so like welcoming and inviting to just anyone, especially that has love for music, whether it's hip hop, metal, or whatever genre. And because he works at a lot of the other venues too, like the bigger venues, he'll do like runner gigs or he'll work security or something like that for fucking Charlie Crockett or whoever, Amel and the
Mhm.
Sniffers or whoever's in town that would like. And so it's like all genres, all music. Period. He's just really important. Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't say enough good things about Surreal, but I don't want to get his head too big and
Yeah.
just keep on praising him. So we'll go on. So when you first started rhyming, how was Mike Fantastik your first name you came up with? A lot of people go through phases to find the
I,
right name.
low key, the first the first song I ever did was called "Big Titty Nuns with Machine Guns."
Hmm.
So this was before I was 30. Me and my buddy Matt McNabb had he we worked overnight at Marriott Hotel Reservation Center. So we worked overnight, and it was not busy. So we were always coming up with shit. We made up this nun superhero group. So I went home and I bought like Adobe 1.0 or some shit, and I put together a beat, and I made this theme song for our upcoming cartoon that never happened or whatever. And my name was Big Balls McGraw. that was the first one. But then that was just a joke. But then Mike Fantastik, I didn't even come up with it. It was my friend Damian Yadigas, and I was working at a bank, and the Fantastic cleaner, the spray cleaner.
Yeah, yeah.
He was just like, Doug, I'm gonna start calling you Mike Fantastic, and he sprayed like a computer screen or something. I'm like, all right, you know what? And that just happened to coincide with Tara and I starting to work on music and stuff like that. So it's like, I'm gonna go by Mike Fantastik. So that's how that's how Mike Fantastik came about. Basically janitorial work.
Big titty nuns with machine guns.
Yeah, there's a video. You should
It
check it.
rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah.
What a great title. What a great title. And I'm going to listen. It's got to be good. It's like Back the Fuck Up. How can I not like
Yeah.
Big Titty Nuns
It's
with
an
Machine
earworm
Guns?
for sure. It's an earworm.
Yeah. So do you remember that first studio experience? Do you remember that? Was it a big thing to you or?
The first studio, it was the first studio I talked about Intelligent before. Like we went to it's his apartment, closet apartment or whatever. But then the next studio I was at was Cutthroat Studios, which is Comatose Cutthroat Production. Raven Hunter was on Cutthroat Productions for a while. Working at Sam's house was really neat for me. Like it was a big deal. I felt like the pressure of it. And then I joined a group with Sam and then Arson Trait. It was called The Principles. They actually had a song with Chino XL. I know you're a big Chino XL. Yeah. And they asked me to come and be on their second record, like as a member of the group. And we booked Make Believe Studios. And Make Believe Studios is a big deal. That's like Mannheim Steamroller, fucking Bon Jovi. I don't know, like big names to record, right. Or whatever. And I don't know if Mannheim Steamroller or Bon Jovi are two of the big names. It's just what came to my head. But we went there and we did the Make Believe Studios session for this Principles record, and it was not a good time. Like they were not interested in us at all. Yeah. like which was kind of a huge bummer because we paid and we went, but really discovered that going back and just doing home studio stuff was the way to go. So we just working at Cutthroat Productions has been real. I've been so blessed, dude, because I've recorded at so many cool places with so many cool people that I'm not overly talented in any way, shape, or form when it comes to making music, rhyming, and I'm just a good hang. And like I think really that has opened up a lot of doors where I have done some of the coolest things and been all over the place. But the only bad experience I've ever had in the studio was the Make Believe Studios. And it's just because it's not because they were bad guys or anything.
Right.
They just, I don't know if the engineer had ever done hip hop before. We never really met the guy. And it just wasn't a good fit.
Having the right engineer is so important. I mean, it can be night and day between how things turn out.
Now we're starting to work with the Scribble Den is a studio here. Table the Truth records down there. My buddy Tim Backs, Woodworth down. It's his studio, and it's like a perfect combination of like the most professional studio you can be in, but it feels like you're in your basement. So the Scribble Den is where it's at too. Like it's just another really fun place.
Okay, you mentioned multiple artists you've worked with. Do you have a favorite one or two artists that you've gotten to work with?
Yeah, man. The best like big feature that we ever had was working with Schoolie D.
Oh, that's a shit.
Schoolie D was just one of the coolest guys. Just the back and forth. He really I'm in a group called Smoke Break, and Morgan and Schoolie have more of a they text each other type thing. But he was a real good dude. Had interesting experiences with like Boondocks. Boondocks actually we recorded in studio together, so that was interesting compared to like a lot of features. You don't get the opportunity to record in the same space. Like they'll send the stuff to you, and that was definitely interesting because he's a different kind of cat that I don't know that I've experienced someone like him since then. But Boondocks is cool. Just and it's Surreal. I love working with Surreal. Being with Surreal in the studio is the best. Morgan from I love doing Smoke Break records. I love working with Comatose. Hobson. I have a song with Hobson that it was a good experience. The only weird experience that I've ever really had was Riff Raff. We did a song with Riff Raff, and we really dealt with his management and had a really good experience. The guy's name was Ari, and we just kind of went back and forth. That went well, but then like when Riff Raff came to town, we opened a couple shows for him, and it was a really weird experience. He's an introvert, I guess is the best way to put it, and it really kind of it just wasn't the best time. That was definitely the weirdest one. Right. But you know, I love just anybody that wants to make music with me. It's just all right, let's do it. It's a good time.
New music. Are you working on anything new?
We're working on a soundtrack. We're gonna do a movie, Smoke Break and the Sacred Olympus. We go on like Scooby-Doo adventures. We're solving a mystery. We're taking some of our greatest hits, and Old Man Death Comatose is redoing some beats for us, and we're gonna do that. And then I have half an EP called Dionysus. I have all the art, everything done, and 3 songs written. I've just been kind of sitting on it, kind of a creative lull, I guess. But I'm definitely there's definitely some stuff that's coming down the pipe pretty soon.
Pluggables. Where can people find you online, social media, all that?
I'm on all the streaming services. Smoke Break, Mike Fantastik. I only have one solo record that's on streaming services, but Mike Fantastik with a K. I'm on YouTube, all the socials. One thing before I go, I want to plug something. We have a movie, Orgy of the Dead 2. It's a sequel to a movie that came out in 1965. It was written by Ed Wood. I auditioned for it. I got a role, like the main guy, kind of. I'm like the host of the Orgy, homie. Holy and we're doing some releases here. There's a theater premiere in Omaha, a theater premiere in Burlington, Iowa, that has been announced, and the Blu-ray DVD. It's going to be available like at Target, and Barnes and Noble, and shit. You can go check that out on HodgeBobProductions.com.
That's the shit. I'll definitely be peeping it out. That's cool. Well, have a good night. It was great talking to you.
Hey, brother, thank you.
Still a B-boy, from the old to the new, still a B-boy. Too bold for the school, still a B-boy. East Coast to the West, B-boys worldwide, we